Wahoo. Alright, that's alright. That's music. I won't be too long. Just gonna get some glitch going. You know how it be. There we go. Here's speaker. Alright. Let's have Let's put the light on. Objection. There we go. All right. Test. Alright, here we go. Getting the draft started. We've got Dark on blue, DH, OG on red. Looks like we're going to be taking Waza's Victor away. Solely focusing bans on Waza here. This does hurt Ashen a little bit, but they do share a pretty big champion pool. So we'll have to see. So we're banning Levrejo's Udyr. We're banning Johnny's Mundo. Typical things. I expect the third ban from DH to be Jhin, though Black Wax does play a lot of Jhin. But, I mean, when... submission time, we're going to put it to... 10 minutes. There you go. Got a prediction going in the chat. Oh, we're gonna ban Mel instead. Okay, so the Jhin lock-in has to come in here from Magic, right? Because there's no way you leave an OTP up and you don't end up picking it. But we'll have to see. The clock is ticking, so they're probably chatting about it. Because I feel like if they don't grab it, it's definitely getting taken away. So yeah, it looks like we're hovering the Jhin. Probably going to be the lock in here for Mr. Magic. Champion he has thousands of games on. So normally is perma banned when it comes to his competitive games. Alright. Looks like the answer is going to be Caitlyn. Normally a good answer on both long-range style champions. Pretty much do the same kind of playstyle. Main difference is while Jhin is a little slower to attack, it does gain more AD. He does have to reload though. Jinx, Caitlyn, however, does not have that problem. It looks like also we are going to be taking the Lux here to pair with the Caitlyn for Black Wax and Amanda. So we're going to have some nice stoofs. All right, seeing the Lux, the answer pretty obviously gonna be Morgana. Not many fun poke champions to play into Lux anyways, and Morgana with the dark with Black Shield be able to give CC prevention for Jhin or any other teammate, because Lux kind of likes, you know, pressing the wombo combo keys and kind of going to town. So let's see here. What is the next pick here going to be for Dark? I mean, the Skarner is open. So if Levrejo plays Skarner, I'd expect a Skarner pick. Shit is 100% pick ban. Oh, okay. So we are just going to pick Vi. I mean, taking the Vi away is nice because Lux Vi, pretty nasty combo. Kind of 100% guaranteed CC with full Lux combo. Able to punish anyone here, but I think the answer here from the age, if Stardust is willing, is you can pick Zinzao. You can pick Zinzao. Zinzao's like really good here, but it looks like we're just gonna opt to take the favorable Sejuani. Now the real question is, are we gonna have any permafrost pairings for the likes of the Sejuani? Johnny's set here are going to be banned away in the second rotation, so we're gonna keep focusing Johnny's a champion pool. I think they just did. I think they banned Mel just because they're on red side. If you're on blue side, you can't leave it up. If they don't ban it, kind of get it for free. So now we've got another Johnny ban. Damn, I think this one Levrejo also plays. So kind of like a 2-for-1. But I mean the Vi's already locked in. So once again, we're just gonna continue hitting Waza's champion pool. We're gonna ban the Syndra. We banned Amanda's Senna. But I don't really like Senna Caitlyn. I like Senna. I don't really like Senna in the current meta right now. Anyways, so it's a good thing it got banned. Okay, we're gonna ban Penis Tom Kench away. So we're banning a lot of things that are good into the Kenchi Wenji. Let's see here what we're blind picking. Idealistically, you're on red side, so you pick your mage, or if you're just gonna play a tank, you blind pick the tank like Ornn or whatever, Ornn, Shen. I mean, yeah, Ornn, Shen, Mundo, Cassante, but you know, Cassante isn't really a Pina champion. At least I don't recall him ever playing the champion or ever expressing the intent to play the champion. Ornn, solid, scales into late game. Of course, Black Shield can be a little bit annoying, but the Ornn ult is AoE, so Dark here going to pick up Ari. They're looking to pick up. Well, they're hovering Ari. It's gonna be locked in for Ashen, and we'll see what we get as the counter pick top lane here for the Jana Boys. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay. I figured it was gonna be Mordekaiser. Johnny, not really the kind to play Camille and Bet. I don't think I've ever seen him play Ambessa. I don't know if he plays Camille. I don't know if he plays Aatrox. But those normally would be the things you want to pick into an Ornn or a Rumble. But oh shit. Okay, so Waza answering with a Silas. So essentially we have better Ari versus Ari. We've got a sad matchup up top. Vi Sejuani in the jungle, standard pro matchup. And then we got Caitlyn Lux versus Jhin Morgana. Something that you tend to see a little bit more in solo queue than you do in pro play. I do still have the prediction up if anyone feels like gambaing some points, you know. Yeah. So we will be running a 3-minute ad break because we're getting into Champ Select real quick. So it won't be too long. We'll see you guys in the games. I just close that. Okay, now we can lower the traf. Get this like somewhat here. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Suave. Say no one's gonna bet. No one wants some free points. Alrighty. Oh. To get your stretches in, you know. Stretch to the left, stretch to the right. Do 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 do. Alright, looks like we got the ready check here from my boy Dusty, so we should be starting relatively shortly. Here we go, we are getting into the Champions Select. I think it was like 3:17. We tried 3:14. But yeah, let's get let's update the scoreboard. DH. There we go. Do do do. Wait, no, that, this, that, this, that. We got 3 minutes on the spec delay. We are in spec delay now, so that means we're gonna be muting the music tab. And we're gonna be getting this shit going. Oh. Man, my neck hurts. I'm just sore all over, I'll be honest. Alright. About a minute till we get into the game. We got our skin roulette to do. Oh, feels good to be back. Took a little bit of a vacation, went dog sitting and stuff. Oh. Next. There you go. Updated the stream title. Should make more sense. Did I post the right one? Yeah, okay. I posted the right one. Alright. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds on the clock. Do I have any? No. All right. Here we go. We got Project Mordekaiser, Project Vi, Elderwood Ari, Project Jin, Coven Morgana, Choo Choo, Orin, Poor Rider, Sejuani, Freljord, Silas, Prestige, Arcane Commander, Caitlyn, and Cosmid. Lux. Surprised no Elementalist Lux, but maybe Amanda doesn't have it. Anyways, we got Quatelli, we got Grass versus Conk, we got Double Barrier, and Fleet versus Lethal Tempo. That's interesting. Thought it would have been Fleet on both sides, to be honest, but I guess that's not the case. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to get into the games. Hopefully it should be up. Okay, so it was... So it's about 288 pixels on the right. That's how I get it. Okay. Here we go. It's going to be interesting to see how Pina fares against Johnny early games. In the past few series, Pina's either been doing really well or been getting completely shit on. So if he has a net neutral to positive lane, it's going to mean a lot for the side of DH. Because Orange goes super well into the late game, and Mordekaiser falls off really hard in the late game. So interesting seeing how Waza is going to deal with this matchup here in the mid lane. Because starting at the level 6, Waza kind of just becomes a better version of Ari, so we'll have to see how badly Ashen can punish the Silas. And I'm not worried too much. Okay, so we get a ward here onto Stardust Raptors from the side of Livreggio. And here goes Silas, going to be starting solo red. Joe's going to be starting solo blue. Alright. Got a red ward here in the river for the side of DH. My bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. Had a bit of a brain tumor just explode, you know. So far things are looking nice. As always, Ujin, it's a little hard to get like the first few waves. It really CSing becomes much easier with the bouncing grenade when you have your full stuff. Ooh, Pina gonna get hit by that. The Malady of Metal probably gonna force the flash here. Pina really wanting to get that level up. But here Johnny flashes. Pina still not level 2. But good job by Pina putting in a lot of work here into Poro. Pina gonna hit level 2 here. Johnny's not careful. Is gonna take a lot of damage. Pina with the HP advantage. Mordekaiser does have to be pretty careful. And okay, but Poro gonna be the first in the lane to level 3. And setting up what looks like to be a little bit of a freeze here in the bot lane. Pyro and Magic are getting isolated off the wave. A nice black shield here going to help. Pina gets caught in the death grasp, but there's not much of follow-up. Both level 3, but we'll see if Pina tries to make a move here on her. She knows there's... Oh, okay. Oh, Pina does hit level 4 early though. Okay. Toro does get a little low. And that is first blood. Pina with a nice play. Poro not respecting the potential here from the Orn. Waza not going to connect the abduct, but Levrejo has finished his clear, and it looks like both junglers are heading to the Scuttle Crabbies. Bot side Scuttle here gonna be secured by Stardust, and Levrejo going to be getting his hands on the top side Scuttle. Another ward has been placed on Sejuani's Raptors. Waza seems to be doing very well early on into this lane. Levrejo is channeling a recall, but not gonna have it interrupted. Magic suffering a little bit from this matchup. Waza taking a lot of damage, and yeah, Ashen putting in a lot of work. Silas gonna look to take a back. Let's see, we got 900 gold on both sides. I think Ashen wants to stay a little bit, wants to at least try to clear this wave. Let's see, so we get refillable Dark Seal Antome. What you'd expect from a first buy that's not Chapter. But Chapter also not going to be coming in here for the side of Ari. She does not have enough. It is going the Oblivion Orb early. I don't know how effective that's going to be, but that's going to put a pretty big dent. One in the healing that Silas can have, but also it's going to impede the progress towards that first big item that Ari players normally like to get. Pina here has some good sustain. Wazo first to hit level 6, but gonna get charmed up. And now both top laners are level 6. Levajo is bot lane, but I don't know if there's an opening for a gank because Magic had to take it back. It's probably going collective first, or if he's on the base pill, he's gonna be grabbing that hubris. All right, Levrejo and Levrejo and Stardust here are gonna be taking a fight. Canadian Will gets hit by a Dark Binding, but there was no follow up. And Waza not enjoying that Oblivion Orb. Pina here suffering a little bit in terms of the farm ability. Mordekaiser did take the is he taking the fruits or no? He's denying the grubs. Mordekaiser with the smart play, taking at least one void grub, being able to get back the lane and make sure that... Is it one or is it multiple? Let's see. Looks like it's probably gonna be multiple. That would be huge. But it looks like it's just gonna be the one. So at least they make sure that no feat of monster slaying progress can be achieved. Oh, Waza with the first kill in mid lane. Unfortunately, gonna get traded under the turret, but yeah. Oh, it's about as even as it gets. Oh, what a nice combo there from Canadian Whale and Black Wax. Able to get the 90 caliber net with the light binding into the auto to go bap, 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 you know? Yeah, boom, headshot. Oh, but LeBrejo is gonna find this ore. The Death Guy's gonna come in, but we're the Pina flash. Okay, so Pina and Poro literally just flashed. Okay, so good play here. Okay, the Horn of the Ord port is coming in with the Flail of the North, and it's gonna be enough. LeBrejo is gonna go down as 1-4 in kills, and it looks action-packed here. Stardust should be able to claim at least one, so that way the feat of monster slaying progress does not go over. But the Lux Wombo combo with the Lucid Singularity and the double Rainbow Pita in trouble though. Sent to the Shadow Realm. Oh, but Magic shows him why he's called Mr. Magic when he plays that Jin. A nice current call to be able to take down the Black Wax. Waza really not liking that Oblivion Orb. Malignant's probably going to be the item of choice here first for Ash, and Canadian Whale has to back up pretty far to be able to take a recall. But Magic down about 20 CS. That kill though is going to help return a little bit of the gold deficit. Solo plate gold also going to Mr. Magica. So things are going pretty well for that bot lane. Looks like we are going Vital, i.e. the crit style Caitlyn build. Nice to see. Caitlyn's not building badly. I think you just gotta try and duel. Oh, and Black Wax with the outplay. Oh, but running away from the shield. No, Black Wax, you needed to E the other way. Okay, Pina and Poro here going to take a fight, but I think Pina just doesn't want much of that smoke. Looks like it's gonna be Riftmaker first here for the Hui Kaiser. And gonna get a nice chunk with the Grass Brittle. The Duct is going to miss here from Waza, but Ashen is starting to take a little bit of damage. Important to dodge those Orbs of Deceptions. Pina almost has his Hollow Radiance, which is gonna be big. The PM here from Canadian Whale. Nice roam timing, be able to help Waza win the 1v1. Waza living on barely any HP. Beautifully played there by Canadian Whale. She is going to be accelerated towards her item. Instead of finishing boots first, is looking to get as much firepower as she can. Support gold is very limited. Oh, the Horn of the Horn is coming through, but Pina is gonna miss. And that's gonna seal his fate. Unfortunately, Pina not having a very good experience after that first YOLO Bolo. Just open Discord real quick. Alright. But Waza picking up those Merc Treads, as it is gonna be in a bit of trouble, but can just steal the Ariel, right? Oh no, gonna be forced to flash over the wall here. Stardust is looking for a play. We've got the Vi ult here, and Mr. Magic gonna be in a bit of trouble. But Ashen is coming down. Oh, unfortunately, Stardust not, sorry, Waza not going to be able to connect, but Jason Hole gonna leave Pyro on like 5 HP. Unfortunately, Waza went back in with the abduct. Nice charm on the Canadian Whale. The Spirit Rush only has 1 charge left. A beautiful Vault Breaker to interrupt the walkie-walkies. And Poro gonna get a nice teleport in. But kills don't really matter at this point. It is nice. Gold lead tied back up. But we went Leandri's first. Pina's gonna be able to get at least a little bit of gold back for himself. It is 1-0 in objectives, but the feat of strength, the feat of warfare was taken here by. It looks like Miss Magic indeed just go on the regular collector build, not the base build, unfortunately. But it looks like Levreggio and Pyro here have rotated to make sure we can do stuff. Getting Pina teleporting down to the bot lane, make sure that oh shit, that was like a spectator bug. Orin didn't move during the series. Lock up. Let's see here. Can Stardust get an interrupt? Canadian Whale really looking. Gonna get charmed up. Punch to the face. And Levreggio gonna be in a little bit of trouble. We have the Sejuani ultimate coming up very soon. The jungler is dead. And that means you can't stop the objective from going down. But it does mean that because they took 1, they're gonna be fine. Pina here, not enjoying this laning phase at all. But it is Fearless, so he won't have to play against the Mordekaiser again. But he won't be able to play the Ornn. Pina unfortunately not getting the Wombo combo down perfectly means that Poro here may be able to get that turret on the next wave, and if he does, that's gonna be bad news bears, because we are gonna have to be fighting over objectives. Looks like Poro is going to get the feat of tower demolitioning. Like, there's no feat for that. Look, come on, we got monster slaying, we got warfare. We can't have, like, I don't know, feat of construction worker or something, like explosives expert. Come on, Riot. Create a new mechanic. At least name all 3 parts of the mechanic. Goddamn. First it was the Hextech chest. Now it's the feat of tower obungusing. But Blackwax here should be able to get a decent amount of footwork towards that turret. Light Binding gonna go down, but Stardust getting super CC, and Blackwax being left to the dust. Unfortunately, Mr. Magic not gonna be able to finish off the Caitlyn. Gonna take the bullet for Pyro. I don't think that's what we wanted to happen, but here comes Waza, and he is hungry. Nice killing spree here for the Mr. Waza. They're looking for the potential use of a turn down, but Waza gonna say, nah, if I'm Jewish, and they're gonna go back here towards the mid lane. I think he's taking out a ward. Pina here just looking to grab the flowers because he knows he's getting sent to Pound Town, and Mordekaiser don't fuck around with a Pound Town. Unfortunately, Pina's gonna be a walking health pack here for Johnny. So as long as this game continues, down 50 CS. The top lane differential is pretty bad, but if you look towards the mid lane, there's also like a 1k differential. And Waza here taking the oh, the current call has been summoned. Waza is getting pretty low, and it was Waza that sent Poro to the Shadow Realm, and then Poro ulted Silas. So it was funny because it was like 2 zones. Okay, nice flail of the Northern Winds, a catch, but here we've got a nice we've got a nice pick here by Pina. The Horn of the Ornthorn gonna be doing a lot of work. That's gonna be a kill here for Pina. Ashen teleports in, but Pina getting pretty low. And Mr. Magic is just gonna send him to the Shadow Realm. And Black Wax, no one's there to stop these charms. But Zardes here forced to flash away from Pyro. We still have 2 dashes here from Ari. The Deadly Flourish gonna connect. But Waza's not done! And that was a beautiful save here by Waza to save his jungler Stardust. Stardust living on like 100 HP. Had the extra spell not been blocked by Waza, Stardust was gonna be a dead Poro Rider. But we do lose the dragon. However, we got a Cloud Rift, so we got that Swift Rift. Tied 1-1 in objectives because 2 grubs were taking a piece for DH twice, and Dark took 1 each time. So Heartsteel has been finished for Sejuani, and she is stacking, so is going to get a lot of mileage out of that HP gain since her W has HP damage. Pina here gonna get another solo turret for himself. Still down almost 2,000 gold, but at least there's some good money being put in Pina's pocket. Essentially every turret he takes is essentially 1 regular champion kill. No bounty, no whatever added. If he takes outer turrets. If he takes inner turrets, it's a decent bit more. If Red Joe gonna get caught into the Wombo combo, but Black Shield plus Merc Treads and Sundered Sky equal a lot of HP plus magic resist. Mr. Magic now going towards his Infinity Edge, and I'm not sure what Black Wax is building. Is it a Bloodthirster? Because it isn't. Oh, it might be a Collector, which unfortunately. Okay, Waza gonna be sent to the Shadow Realm by Poro. Poro looking for a trade, but Waza not giving up. Waza getting really low though. Has to try and dodge the last thing. Will he die to the burn damage? No, it looks like he should be fine. But Waza did have to burn his flash. Unfortunately, there's no benefit to stealing the Mordekaiser ult. And Pina just gonna take Ari down to Pound Town. Nice. Define the like triple brittle wombo. Finally gonna come through, and Mr. Magic moves into the way to stop the headshot from coming in. Didn't want the Donald Trump assassination attempt to go through. And Stardust here with a massive amount of HP. Flat physical damage is nice, but when you got a billion HP, you got a billion HP. All right. This Rift Herald, Livreggio is very low, no flash, still has his ult. But Poro is here. Reggio looking to sneak in, but gonna be moved away. Waza is here though. And Ruinous Otacon has spawned bot lane. Waza gonna take Pyro to the Shadow Realm. And if he can kill him, that's gonna be pretty good. That's gonna be the second objective of the game, taken here by DH. And the Death Grass not gonna land here for Poro. Waza gonna be on a rampage here. 5-2 on this Silas. And so far, Ashen's not having a very good game. Deathgrass gonna miss. And Mordekaiser probably going, I think, Rylai's third item. Then should probably look into maybe itemizing a little bit of magic resistance or some armor. I feel that they'd be helpful. Deathgrass here gonna do a lot of damage to Waza with the Isolated Obliterate, but let's look at the money. No, he might have his Cosmic Drive here on recall. Could be interesting. I don't see no pings coming out for it, but it was indeed completed. So, is it a Collector? I'm kind of confused. Why is there a random longsword in the inventory for Caitlyn? Maybe it was the most optimal buy at the time. Really wanted to get everything out. 10 stacks though on the Dark Seal, and Ending Despair being built by both the Pinster and both Stardust. So that's gonna be a lot of potential healing. The only one with anti-heal so far on the enemy team is Ari, but a nice cease and desist here. Canadian Whale gonna be taken to Oh, okay. Gonna be survived, but the flail of the Northern Wind gonna be instantly used. Here, Pyro did go Zonia's first, so we're gonna be probably seeing the likes of the engage Morgana instead of like support Morgana. So gonna be there to help Levreggio get stuff done. Stardust just looking to get as many Heartsteel stacks as he can, and he does. He does do a lot of damage, so that's gonna be the mid outer taken out. But I think, yeah, I think Mordekaiser's definitely able to solo the Otacon, but I don't think he will. Pina here just looking to get crashing another wave in. Is level 13 though, so he has his magnificent Radiance finish. Does he have? I think he might have Despair on recall. Lux is working towards, I want to say a Merlin Avacon. I think that's Merlin Avacon build path, because there's no CDI. The IE picked up here for Caitlyn. Miss Magic is tailing a little bit behind, but might have it on recall as well. Doesn't have his boots too. So yeah, that is going to be IE for Mr. Magic. And another longsword picked up. It's awkward longsword pickups, I swear to God. But I guess Berserkers don't really make much sense for Magic. So we're at 2-1. Rift Herald has been summoned in the mid lane. I guess it was running out. But this is the Feed a Monster slaying fight here. If Levreggio cannot steal this, the teleport here coming in by Johnny, but will he be able to make it in time? It doesn't look like it, and we're just Pina here gonna have a nice interrupt into the wall, but Poro getting stun locked. A beautiful two-man knockup. We get an engage here by Lux, forcing the flash here out of Pyro. And beautifully done, chain locking Mordekaiser down so he could not play the game. As he's really strong, but you know, a champion that can't press any buttons or use any abilities or do any damage won't live long. So yeah, Rylai's is indeed the next purchase. Dark do get the mid-outer, the mid-tier 1 for themselves, but the Ruinous Otacon is very important. See, normally it's always Voracious, but Voracious is like you get 20 extra gold or something when you kill someone after the revive expires. This, however, gives you a 20 to, I think it's 25% extra rewards from other epic monster kills. So every dragon stat is increased, Dragon Soul is increased, Baron and Elder are increased. So Dark do manage to get top tier 1 as well. So things are looking pretty good. Still about a 1.3k gold deficit. But I think had there been more people to fight with Poro, I think maybe something could have happened. But if he was all alone, there was no one who tried to make an effort to come in. Pina now getting to the point where he's upgrading people's items. The Cosmic Drive has been upgraded here for the side of the Horn of the Ornporn's gotta be summoned. The Black Shield was just used. Morgana is as good as dead, forced into the Zonias, but she's not gonna make it out alive. Levreggio deciding again better, that he has better things to do. Ooh, and a nice combo here from Stardust, and was the Flail of the Northern Winds plus the Abscond Abduct. Yo, call Diddy, cause the kids are in danger. Does Pina not want to use his stun? Oh, I guess, wait. I guess the Orn W didn't, the Orn Q didn't translate into the Mordekaiser ult, but that is gonna be Baron Nashor taken by OGDH, OG Orn, proven that they are still the top DH squadron. So, double unending despair, we're picking up the fat boots. The chain-laced threaders or thrashers here. Poro gonna be taken down to the Shadow Realm, but at least gonna get 700 gold for himself. Here, Livreggio forced the flash. And we've got the cease and desist. Waza is so fat. Gets channeled into his own, but he's so big and his teammates are so strong that it just doesn't matter. This Silas is essentially the god of going in. The Horn of the Ornporn gonna be channeled again, and Magic's gonna be taken down. Pyro gonna be taken to the booty dungeon. And Pina gonna claim another kill. That's an ace here for the side of DH and the Pound Town team coming together. Another mythic upgrade here by the side of Orn. And the game's just falling out of control. Looks like that's gonna be the end of game number 1. There's still like 10-second death timers on everyone. We do have the Shadow Realm, but keep in mind you can hit buildings in the Shadow Realm. So, there's just not enough people to interrupt, and that's going to be the end of game number 1. DH with a resounding win to take us to match point against DH Dark. It's very confusing having two orgs with essentially the same name playing against each other. So you're like, yeah. But let's get that Musica back on. You know, we got the Lucamine Battlefield for you guys. Let's update the scoreboard, the DH. We are deciding a champ side selection. And I assume we'll see something soon. I think we might just get Dark on red side. The counterpick Silas was insanely useful. It did so much. Ashen didn't really get to lane much. He got a few good picks, but overall, at the end of the day, Waza was just a stronger Ahri, had so much HP, because, you know, Ahri can't build the HP items that Silas builds. She has to build damage, but Silas just does so much damage. Shit just feels so free sometimes, you know what I mean? That's why we call it better Ahri, because she's essentially just a stronger version of Ahri. Alright, here we go. So 288 pixels. I gotta remember 288 pixels. Alright, so we've got Dark on red for game number 2. We got DH on blue. So we're going to have to see if DH Dark force a Mel ban here. Because if not, I'm pretty sure Waza wants to play that shit. But there are a few champions that make Mel not so great. There are some champions with very anti-synergies, for the Reflect. So, if you can get your hands on those champions, dealing with Mel a lot easier. Blitzcrank, Leona, Amumu, Pike, Nautilus. All hook champions, you can't really get away from them. Here we go. Game number 2. We got that draft going. We're going to be banning the Lulu away from the Pyromancer, because Miss Magic playing a lot of Jinx lately. So, Jinx Lulu, a definite threat. Waza Syndra going to be taken off the board. Livreggio's Udyr going to be taken out of contention here for you guys. I'm just going to show what picks are disabled on what side. In blue, disabled for DH. In red, disabled for Dark. And if they're blue and red, it means they've been used up by both sides. So, same bans we had last game, except we're switching up. We switched up the Mel ban for Lulu ban. And, yeah, we're just taking a... Okay, so we're going Victor into Mel. Ashen has to take... I mean, because technically you could also flex Mel as an 80 carry pick. And Mr. Magic has been putting in games on Mel. I don't know if Ashen plays the boom boom kaboom boom girl. But it looks like Livreggio wants to get a solid jungle pick. Oh, the Pantheon. Oh. Man, one day I'm going to get my critically moist Pantheon game. But J4, the Prince of Demacia, going to be locked in here for Livreggio. All right, here we go. What are we picking up with this? It smells Orianna. It gives me, you know what the Rock is cooking? He cooking some wombo combo, motherfucker. All right, all we're gonna see Ashen just lock in the Orianna Hey, talk about prowess. But Stardust here gets his hand on the best lolly in the game. We got the Poppy Dio here being hovered. Can be played by both Pina and Stardust, and technically Canadian Well, so it could be a triple flex. Kind of disavows or disincentivizes, there you go, disincentivizes the use of dash-based champions, Ambessa, etc. Anything that has to move a lot to use abilities. Pina gonna be on Cassante! Let's go! We know it's top lane Cassante. We know it's top lane Cassante. He can't play any other role. Well, you can't play any other lane. There was a bit of time where mid lane Cassante was fame, but you already got Victor versus Orianna. Why would you put Victor in a less advantageous matchup? I feel like Victor does pretty good into Ori. Early laning phase probably gonna be a bit of a problem, but Victor scales as well, if not better than Orianna. But the set counter pick into Pina's Cassante, I think. For me, this feels like Pina's Cassante debut. But it's good that they're finally looking to pick up meta champions in the top lane here. Melio gonna be banned. Interesting. Is that signaling we're looking at Jinx Zeri territory? Jinx here being the hovered ban. We know Mr. Magic loves playing Caitlyn, Jinx, Jhin. And he also has a pretty decent MF and Jinx. Yeah, it's a pretty decent MF and Jinx, so I can understand the bans. Black Wax's Varus is going to be banned away. Okay. I mean, Varus looked really good here for the side of DH. Because you got some very good front to back. And if you're going the on-hit Varus, with peel from the Cassante, the Poppy, and even Victor W, you can definitely get that optimal Legolas shit in here. And, okay, so yeah, it is going to be Mel 80 carry. I figured there are too many 80 carry bans, plus the Jhin is disabled since he already played it. So it is going to be Mel plus something bot lane. We are leaving counter pick for Pyro. Now, Elise is still up, and Pyro is a funky motherfucker. So we could see Elise Mel bot lane, or, you know, even Darius support. But yeah, Darius a little more fringe. And well, hey, how do you stop a champion that's OP with reflects? Just play something that she can't reflect. The only thing she can reflect is the bottle of rat piss that Twitch can throw. Woo! He's gonna try and Kobe on them titties. But Twitch just regularly good at assassinating people that don't build HP because that little crossbow, you know, it's a crossbow in a world where we got guns and magic. Apparently, the Dark Ages, very useful against magicians. And we're going to be locking in Zyra here. I don't know if it's Zyra jungle, but I think it's going to be Zyra support. As much as Stardust loves playing AP champions, I think this should be Zyra support. But, I mean, Zyra Root being reflected, it's gonna be Meliona. Okay, so this is a kill lane. They're looking to kill that the Los Ratones member here on the side of DH. So shit is gonna be whack attack. So let's get back to 200 and... Oh, thank God I can use the keyboard. Alright. So, the draft is over. As always, thank you guys for watching. We are going to be throwing some arenos your way, arenos, while they do the basic chancellor. We'll be back once motherfucking again after the ads for the Spectre Lay and into the game. So, if you enjoy, make sure you grab your water, grab your food, grab your whatever the hell you need to enjoy this match. Because heated game number 2 of our match of the week, DH versus DH Dark, is about to start. Here we go. So thing to mention, Set is super, super OP into Cassante. Now, doesn't mean Cassante can't play the lane, but it is one of the rougher matchups. It is in the guaranteer. God damn it, Uno. Well, pre-6, it's like playing with a bear trap on your dick. I mean, it depends on the build Set goes. If you go the regular YOLO, Cholo, useless Set build, which is like Stridebreaker, Sundered Sky and shit, yeah, you're not going to do anything. But looking at the enemy team, if you go, it really depends on the build. I feel that is a huge factor to depending on how Johnny's going to play this game. The last game, he played the I'm going to split push game. And he came for some team fights, got instantly blown up, and the game ended. So maybe here we're going to get more of the, all right, I got to help my team fight. But Set and Jarvan kind of have some anti-synergy because, you know, Set can't walk through walls. He can yeet a target into Jarvan's ultimate, which is cool, but that requires setup. So we'll have to see if Jarvan is the only ball delivery system. We do have Leona and some other stuff. Anyways, getting ready for the skin roulette. Holy shit. I am sick, so sorry if sometimes I sound a little down. My head is killing me, so I went to the bathroom to pop some Advils to hopefully be able to survive this awesome best of 3 because I really wanted to cast this match of the week. But I got sick. I think I got sick when I went down to my parents' is Poppy's ult blockable by Windwall? If the answer is yes, then yes. If the answer is no, then no. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Skin roulette. Yeah. Alright, we got Prestige Imperium, Cassante, Lolly, Poppy, Creative, Victor, Vandal, Twitch, Street Demon, Zyra, Mecha Kingdom, Set, Lunar Beast, J4, T1, Oriana, Mel, and Crystal Modus. Crystallis, Modus, Leona. Normally, the only things that are reflectable are things that can be Windwall. That is what Freak said during the Champion Spotlight, but I don't know if the depth goes that far. Because I know you can Azir wall wall Azir with Azir's ultimate. Okay, Canadian Well is in dangerous territory, but it looks like she is going to be fine. We've got 5 TPs here. Black Wax looking to get some cheese here onto Ashen, and Ashen gonna be fine. We got a little Mexican emoji here. Beautiful recall by the T1 Oriana. I love that skin. It's so pretty. Hopefully one day Cassante is gonna get a world skin and it'll have an awesome ass animation. Stardust here gonna do quite a bit of damage to Levrejo. And the buckler hammer smash putting in the work here. So it looks like we've got solo blue versus solo red as a start. But face rush on the Poppy is interesting. It does mean that he wants to get in and out of team fight pretty effectively. Miss Magic gonna try scoping out for Black Wax, but not gonna find. So keep in mind, in this lane, Mel can reflect the piss bottle. And no, Levreggio is the standard jungler for DH Dark. This is the official lineup on both sides. Here we go. A little bit of early lane trading. Remember, Mel always starts with like the tourbillon thing or whatever, like that thing. So she does not get a reflect. I think level 2 or level 3. I'm not too sure. I've never played the champion yet. Okay. Keep in mind, every Zyra plant you kill is 5 gold. Okay, Pina having fun in this matchup. Either Johnny doesn't know how to play the matchup because he's supposed to, I guess it's winning matchup early if you have like Ignite, but if not, if you don't have any actual kill pressure and the Cassante actually knows how to play, it can be pretty rough. Another nice route onto Pyro, but Pyro gonna be farming them Jeeps. 3 GP a plant. Let's see if he gets a significant gold diff because of the plant economy. Oh, okay. A nice pathmaker here by Pina. I saw the intent trying to pull the set in, going for a kill. But we are a little bit early. Alright, we're advancing to the last camps for both sides. But Pina here doing really good, managing his mana, still above half. Pretty healthy too. Here's Bor that's in a bit of trouble. The boom boom spray here. Jarvan gonna try and force the flash from Waza. The Chaos Storm, sorry, the Arcane Vortex, or what the fuck is it called now? Gravity Field. Okay, bro. Whenever I played against sets, I guess I played against 13 million point sets who were actually good at the game. Because I'm a really good Cassante and I had trouble in that lane. Here, we get the return. The return gang, and Levreggio is gonna have forced the flash to get the thing, but oh, Stardust not gonna have enough juice in his tank here, so Waza is gonna be going down. First kill is gonna go over to Levreggio, so Orianna not gonna get too much gold extra outside of that gank. Waza here, unfortunately, getting a what feels like a pretty bad teleport, because it's just boots and an Amptum. No refillable, no mana. Really want to get to ward. I'm pretty sure against this team you go, I want to say Blackfire Torch, Leon. Actually, I don't know. We'll have to see what Waza decides, because sometimes you can go boom boom canon with like Lichbane, Shadow Flame. Okay, get a nice Pathmaker into damage, and Poro here gonna channel the Haymaker, but does have his flash still. He can never hit you dead with his W. Yeah. Wow, okay. There are some scenarios where you can't dodge the W. But Levreggio here looking for... Oh, a flash in here. There you go. That's a scenario where you can't dodge it. Nice gank by Levreggio. Gonna help Poro stabilize a little bit in this lane matchup. But there is a Sheen on Cassante, so once we hit that 6 mark, yeah, Cassante gonna be able to kill pretty fast. Stardust with a nice gank onto Pyro. Pyro here forced the flash away from the grasping roots. Ashen only really picking up a tier, so not much bonus was obtained from that kill. So on Victor, it is very important to CS. If you cannot last hit, you cannot play the champion. Because he has a passive that requires charges. Here, Waza gonna be in trouble once again. Unfortunately, gonna be taken down, and that's the Feats of Warfare 3-0 taken here by the side of DH Dark. The early game looking a lot cleaner for Dark than it did in game number 1. But Ashen in game 1 didn't get much jungle attention, and it let Waza kind of just do whatever he wanted to do against Ashen. So I guess here we know and Ashen with a little bit of jungle attention makes it hard for Waza to dominate this lane. The reflect onto the Zyra is what you can use, and here, yeah. If there is no Borg, then you can't win this late game matchup. Okay, but Pyro here with a gang Lavrejo coming, but we're going to miss the Zenith Blade. I expect most sets to go Bork when they see 2 tanks. If you go Stridebreaker, you're just not going to be doing anything. Okay, so we're going to trade Dragon for Grubs. So we have priority top side. And yeah, Poro's going to get a clean solo kill. That sustain that Poro has and gold advantage. Well, it was supposed to be a okay to good matchup for Pina. Is getting pretty rough, and with a Blade of the Ruined King, Seth's gonna be able to smack the shit out of this turret. So if we look at the gold lead, that's a 1300 gold lead already at 8 minutes. That's very rough. Okay, but the execute coming in here from Mel's passive thing, whatever, whatchamacallit. The all out coming out here from Cassante. We get a small channel, but yeah, Sheen all out. There's no winning that when you don't have a, if you don't have an advantageous position here for the set. It's really hard to win the all-out trade because Cassante really does a lot of damage. Had that W been fully channeled, I think it would have just straight up killed Boro. And here Lavrejo gonna look, get a gang going, but I mean this is a Cassante, so you do have to respect the Cassante a little bit. Even without the all-out form, he has damage scaled off his armor and magic resist. Doesn't have that much right now, but still not something you can completely disrespect. Pina might have greeted a little too long. Okay, and Lavrejo deciding not to come in the Cataclysm to force the Cassante flash. That's interesting. I think you could have easily forced the flash there. Stardust here is gonna find Mr. Magic. And Pyro not gonna be able to get out of the way. But we are gonna be able to reflect an attack from the Twitch. But unfortunately, as Mel bot lane experience not going too well. I'm a little sad to see Collector first on Twitch, but at least it is the crit build. So hopefully we get to see at least 1 to 2 attack speed items. That would be really nice. Okay, that's gonna be 2 plates taken. But yeah, the Feat of Strength's already finished here for DH Dark. That's insane. Yeah, that's, well, I mean, it's set. Well, I mean, Bobby can't do anything against this set who has a Borg, so. Stardust would literally just be dying if he went top lane. So it's better that he kind of tries to bully Joe when he can for the advantageous matchups that he has. The set is not a good matchup for Bobby. Okay. The Unstoppable here, Bathmaker, gonna be used to, oh, nice, the triple, and, the triple Poppy ult, gonna force Ashen to flash over the wall, because unfortunately the rest of his team kinda got blown away. But nice job by Stardust, really clutch Poppy ultimate. I think he would have died if he didn't land that. So, now, still about 1,000 gold lead. And most of the gold lead is in that top lane. The 1,600 gold lead top, 500 gold lead mid. But there's an 11, there's about 1,000 gold, about a 1,500 gold deficit in the bot lane if you count the supports. So a lot of it gets mitigated. So we are going Black Fire Torch. I'm interested in seeing what the second item here is going to be for Waza. And Levejo is looking for a play onto Waza. Denying the 6 scrubs here would be huge. Ashen does want to take a back, but Waza kind of scared of face checking. Gonna get caught in the flag and drag. The flash gonna be interrupted by the command teleport. And we need to at least get one Grubble Up dub. But that's a lot of okay, that's just the Orianna ult used, to be fair. It was the Victor flash though, and okay, Pina TP'd. So at least we are able to deny 6 scrubs. But no one has tier 2 boots yet, outside of the Symbiotic Souls, which will automatically upgrade. I don't know if they automatically upgrade, but once they become the super shoes or whatever, if you upgrade them, it's like 110 movement speed plus 10%. It's a little stupid. Okay, the Pathmaker going to be used defensively, and here the Iceborne Gauntlet is a good thing. Yeah, I'm surprised too we didn't force something after killing the Victor. But the Rat-a-tat-tat gonna be going in, and if you get too low, the Mel Execute can come in. Pina here gonna be taken out though. So we trade Pina for Pyro, and losing Pina means you might lose a tier 2, and there's no teleports. Yeah, Johnny seems to have Pina's a number. So this is gonna be pretty hard. Third plating has fallen. It's 4 grubs to 2, and Hellbork is useful against anything that has a lot of HP, and it's good into some bruiser matchups, especially if the jungle or the support is a tank. So it just means free kill potential. But yeah, that's a hull breaker already for set. That is huge. That's a 3,000 gold lead for the set. We're at 14 minutes. Shit's a little bit wild. Surprising that set has not built boots yet, but I believe we will see Swifties coming out from set, because there's the Poppy, the Twitch, and Canadian Well might be going second item Rylai's, I think. It's just gonna go Leandre's first. But yeah, this blind early Cassandre not working out too well. And the first pick Victor not getting anything done. Twitch also just gonna be sent to the Shadow Realm, but is gonna be able to kill Mr. Magic first. So we trade 80 carries. But you get another kill. You get another kill onto your jungler. The gold gap in the jungle is starting to be pretty big. Waza here. Poro with the ability to just maybe get yet another turret, as there's no teleport up. Second dragon of the game is being fought for, but Ashen is dealing with Pina on the top side. However, we have a hull breaker set, which means you go bam bam fist, bam bam fist, bam bam fist, and just look at how fast he's basically Vi, but beating up on defenseless women. You know, it's just beating the shit out of people, and there's nothing you can do about it because the champion is just so brain dead. And because the champion is so brain dead, he takes turrets for free. It's essentially like Camille, but he doesn't even have to. Yeah, no, I did not expect the game to turn this way, but I mean, the Victor Flash was blown early, yeah. I'm a little confused about the Twitch Zyra. I don't feel like it has much synergy, but the fact that DH are the ones who first banned Lulu, so I don't know. I feel like the synergy's just like not there. Black Wax is fed, but oh, ew, why is Set going Berserker Greaves? No, that's so bad. Ah, I feel like that's the biggest bronze play we've seen in this game. But yeah, so far DH are on their way to game number 3 if they play like this. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, a good thing the standard went out the other way, because I think Waza might have had to blow his flash, which wasn't even up. So so it seems DH Dark's game plan for most of the games is just let Johnny split push and try to not lose the game for try to not lose the game in a 4v4. And yeah, I mean, Mel has an execute, didn't even have to use it there. I'm surprised Peanut didn't path make it there, because he could have thrown Ashen over the wall, but he might just be dead. Yeah, Peanut might just be dead. That is a Leona and a J4, so you can immune one, you can't immune both. They're gonna push one, gonna go into the all-out. There is no Cataclysm, but we do have the Eclipse. And Ashen with the wata here. Stardust trying to make a play, but Poro just gotta slam dunk Poppy's head into a wall. They played really well not drafting into the Poppy, so I'm surprised. Skarner has been left open all series. It has not even been bad. I think it's just these players really don't want to play the tier -0 jungler in competitive, because Skarner so OP. And I think here, if we had a Skarner instead of a Poppy, holy shit, this could have been so strong, because we saw the J4 instantly locked in. But it's not really a nerf. Like, what did they nerf? Did they make it so that he doesn't scale off HP anymore? Because Heartsteel is still the best item in the game for junglers. So, it's clearly not that. And look at Levrejo's build. You change that Sundered Sky for Heartsteel, and you're basically playing Skarner. They've been nerfing Skarner every patch, and it's still constantly played in pro. The champion is just too good. It literally stops the enemy jungler from jungling. So when you are impaled, you cannot smite. It is the freest way to win a smite fight. Alright, Poro here taking another turret. There are only 3 turrets left for DH. And that's inside the base. So, if Dark win a fight inside the base, I think the game's just over. What do we think, guys? We will get predictions going for game number 3, by the way. Sorry, I forgot for game number 2, but no one voted in game number 1, so I didn't feel like it was that important. Also, I had to take some Advil because my head was getting set ulted on repeat. Alright, Stardust might be in a little bit of trouble. And Levrejo with the steal. We've got the Poppy ultimate. It's got to be cancelled. Put on a short cooldown. And yeah, at least Stardust got Herald. That's good, but can they ever get near the enemy turrets? Cassante going to town, but the Unstoppable gonna stop a lot. Poro's got a big shutdown, and I mean, the Twitch is fed, but they used Twitch ult, Zyra ult, Cassante ult, and they lost Poppy for that. So they now have to take the dragon, and they have to pray to God that it's enough. It is voracious, so that means Set can be even cockier now. You do give up like 200 or 300 gold every time you die, with Voracious while you have the buff active. But overall, and the withdraw takes a lot longer. It's not an instant revive. It's not the revive summoner spell anymore. It used to be. We're dropping the Herald in the bot lane, hoping that, I mean, Pina kind of has to ride it to crash it into the turret, because if not, it's not making it there. So Pina is going in. He's going to town. He's going, but it's a 1v4. It's a suicide mission. Is Pina gonna be able to get out? Let's go, Ksante! He's got no flash. He's using the Pathmaker on the Leona. He's gonna dash to a minion. He's gonna try and get away. The Flying Drake's gonna miss. The Eclipse gonna miss. But we've got the Orion ultimate, and things are going from bad to worse. And Pina is trying, but Pina gonna get taken down. All right, and Poro here gonna find the poopy, Japoopy, and he's just gonna walk away. Pina's like, Simon's like, you don't want this smoke, and then Johnny's like, you're right, fam. G, I don't want to smoke. But we do have a Koenig on the Cassandra. Unfortunately, against this huge asset, I mean, it was used to take the turret. Pina's already not worth anybody, so to be fair, it was a gold positive play, and I believe it was a bounty. No bounty, but it was a gold positive play here for the side of DH. Any money is good money as long as you don't lose the game from it. Alright. Looks like it's Waza holding down the fort versus Poro. Okay, Leona gonna get ulted away, but Blackwax is gonna be assassinated. Lebrejo gonna get taken down, but it's just a withdrawal, so who cares? Unfortunately, if Blackwax, who has all the money on this team, isn't alive, there's nothing this team can do. Because it's a 900 gold diff bot lane, but I mean, Mr. Magic just has to press the W once on the Zyra or the pop like the Victor Laser or whatever, and he probably survives. But once Twitch gets to that IE, there's a good chance that a peeled Twitch can definitely base defend, 100%. But so far, he's had little to no peel all game. Alright, Poro is trying. We are trying to... Oh, we get the knock-up in place. We get the flash W. And I don't know if the Cassante flash was necessary there. But good that Johnny dies. There is nothing to take on the map right now. So you're not really losing anything. The waves are pushed up so that there's no threat of losing a turret to that. Blackwax, though, is pretty far away from the enemy team, and we are getting a Baron spawn in 10 seconds. Fnatic Deathbrush set up here by the side of Dark, and they're looking to maybe do some snake plays. Okay, we got Blackwax going invisible. Lebrejo gonna get slammed into the wall. And yeah, see, that's a peeled Twitch, and if you peel the Twitch, you kind of get to do whatever. Oh, that triple root from Mel, though, pretty damn OP. Really saved the team there. Okay, the Zenith Blade is gonna miss. Pina almost goes back in. Could have been detrimental, but that should be... No, it's not IE yet. Oh.
Here's something that won't wash off.
But Peanut might just be dead. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we lose Pyro for this. We trade Pyro for Pina. But... Okay. What do we force Ashen's TP. That's not bad. But good job on Pina surviving as best he could, because that definitely... Oh, they are thinking about doing the Baron though. Unfortunately, big ass Johnny, and you're sitting in the haymaker. Yeah, there's not much to do there. So that is definitely gonna be Baron. I don't know if it's anything else. Unfortunately, Blackwax couldn't get away. Set had flash. And yeah, now it looks like we're going, I think either Asterix or we're going Overlord's Bloodmail. So that just means if we land a W. Yeah. But now the biggest threat to Blackwax doesn't have flash. So there's potential, but we're still a bit of miles away. A small bit away from the Infinity Edge, which is desperately needed. So Vegio already understands that Twitch is the only thing that does damage to him. So he's gonna build that crit reduction. That is gonna be Cloud Drake number 2 taken. This is 4th dragon of the game, 2-2 now. And we are looking to try and end. Almost everyone's upgraded their boots besides. The boots are pretty OP. So Overload's Bloodmail was completed here by Johnny. So now he's gonna have a lot of HP and a lot of AD. Is that? I think that's IE after this wave. So there's one last stand really. No, we're not. Okay, the cage, the Mad Shockwave on 2. Okay, but the Mal gonna have an execute, not gonna get to use it though, so the ult does go on cooldown. Le Vrai Joe here doing what he can, but gonna get taken down by the Twitch. And do we get away? Yeah, we just ally dash.
Smell you can feel.
Yeah, he was waiting for IE. Poor Blackwax, even when Seth doesn't have flash, he just gets dunked on. So that is gonna be 2 inhibs down, and the Nexus turret down to 50% here for DH. So things are getting pretty saucy. I do like the Cassante here from the likes of Pina, and hopefully we'll see it more in the coming weeks. It's definitely better than seeing him play Gnar. 100%. But Pyro's Leona and Ashen's Orianna have been on point. And we can't forget the All-Star, Le Vrai Joe. Landing so many clutch flag and drags, making Waza's laning phase unplayable, really allowing Ashen to kind of dominate as flashless Victor who loses trades. Yeah, it was the first death. He was not so lucky last game. Yeah, no, this guy is good. But I'm surprised he's getting so many Udyr bans, because Udyr is not really strong in comp. But I guess it's just a Mr. Magic scenario where you kind of just have to ban it. You could just let it through for one game if you're up and then coin flip in a best of 5. But, I don't know. Maybe he's one of those obnoxious Udyr players that just perma invade. Alright. Here goes. The last bastion of defense for DH. Will they be able to... Well, I mean, they're just clearing the wave, but... Set here in the base with super minions threatening that Nexus turret. So the attention is split because a single member is not enough to stop Set. Take at least 2 to 3 people. No Baron buff means it's pretty hard to siege. Yeah, Victor and Zyra have great deep push. Wow, that damage. Ah, that's stupid. That wasn't even W damage. Good thing for DH is that Magic's getting a little low on mana, so We kind of got to get something going soon. Okay, the set ult coming in here. Stardust getting super, super low. And Pina is going to be traded. Oh. Pina going to be killed solo. Waza gets rooted by the Zenith Blade. The Rat Pit's going to be coming down. But they've got more things to worry about. The Chaos Storm, the Arcane Storm, going to be enough here. It's Pyro looking for a re-engage. We've got the stun on the wall here from Poppy. The Hero Presence was enough. The Zyra ult being thrown down. Magic is looking to get some damage in. And the Execute is not going to be enough. We trade Victor for Mel here. And successful base defense. But now there are no inhibitors left. Let's see. Okay. I mean, Waz has been holding up good. Almost has a Flame Horizon over Orianna. So is at 3.5 items. Cassandra down 8,000 gold, but hey, I mean at this point, the gold difference doesn't matter in the top lane. The thing that really matters is Twitch getting close to that second, to that 4th item. If he can hit the 100% crit, and have peel, I believe that DH can just flat out win a fight, even down 8,000 gold. Because it won't matter. Twitch does that much damage. He is that guy. Looks like we are... Okay, he is rotating to the bot lane to get that wave. But when we see the Twitch on the wave, it does mean we're losing the Baron. I don't think we have the firepower to negotiate the Baron anyways. And Boro does so much damage to this damn thing. Just keeps fisting it. And he's healing 50 HP a second. That's kind of stupid. We get the teleport from here, Sporo. And we gotta be careful now. There is no flash on either Twitch nor Set. But let's see. We get LDR, right? Has to be LDR. Is LDR. 600 gold, so that's gonna be the red pod. So Twitch is at full current power for this team fight. Can we successfully defend against them? Ooh, Miss Magic gonna take a decent chunk. I said here, gonna get a free inhibitor because we can't stop him in the one-on-one. If Lejo gonna get a really nice two-man EQ, but the Twitch is putting in the work. However, it's not gonna be enough. Poro goes down though. The Victor ult is scaling. It's huge. Pyro gets rooted up. He's just sitting in the Arcane Storm, but it's not gonna be enough. Pina's looking for a play. Doesn't have the Unstoppable yet. And I'm gonna say that's just another successful base defense. The Nexus turrets are respawning. We are starting to see that Seth loses his luster if he can't one-shot the entire team. And that's a Jack Show finish for here for Pina. So while Pina is only at 3 items and Seth is full build, Seth doesn't get any stronger than this. I mean, maybe selling Blood Mail for a Death Stance would be smart, or like Aranduin, so you could have some crit defense. But as long as they can hold the line, Victor, Zyra, Twitch, Cassandra are very, very good late game champions. Here Canadian Whale, almost on her 3rd item, has some anti-heal too to deal with the J4 and the Set. So it looks like Twitch is going for an attack speed item. Ending Despair almost done here for Poppy. I believe Waza has his Zonias. Yeah. When you have infinite wave clear, as long as you don't lose your main DPS too early, it is very frustrating because this is match point for DH. If Dark loses, they've lost the match. They've already thrown game 1 with a pretty shit team comp. So this all or nothing super OP comp has to be fruitful. Okay. We're looking for the Cataclysm. Okay, we get Orianna out of the fight. And that's enough. The Twitch ultimate, Zyra ultimate have been used though. Arcane Storm. Gonna go on cooldown, but that's a one-shot from Poro. And the first Nexus turret is going down. Canadian Well also gonna go down. Pina gonna go in the all-out, the YOLO cycle, but not gonna be enough. Black Wax is gonna go down, and we are going to Silver Scripts, ladies and gentlemen. A nice attempt for a base defense, but unfortunately wasn't getting one shot by Set W, and then Black Wax ironically getting chokeslammed into into his support did not help the cause. But when is Cedric playing? I don't know who Cedric is. All right. We gotta have Silver Scrapes moment, guys. We gotta have Silver Scrapes. You know what? Fuck copyright. Fuck copyright. We gotta have Silver Scrapes. Can we get some fire emojis in the chat? Can we get it going? Let's have some fun with our Silver Scrapes. Alright. Oh. Damn. That started fast. Alright. This. Alright, here we go. The draft for game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. We got our Silver Scrapes. Now that the set is off the table, what is Johnny going to play? Sorry, I'm just preparing some pieces of teriyaki beef jerky. Because we are going to have a bit of fun and laugh. And mine is to eat some goddamn motherfucking beef jerky. Remember, if you are liking this stream and you are not following, please make sure to drop a follow, subscribe if you want to avoid the ads and help out a brother. But here we are, DH on red for the final game. That counter pick in game 1 single-handedly won them the game. Can Waza pull it back from the brink of destruction? I did not like the Zyra Twitch combo, but also I did not like the Mel Leona, so maybe we'll get to see some high bot lane action, because there was some good bot lane action in game number 1. There we go. We had that Silver Scrapes, and now back to your regular scheduled programming. Where my glitch at? There we go. Right. While we wait on the drop to start, I'm gonna nibble. All right. I put a prediction in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to use up your channel points for game number 3. Who's gonna take it? Is it gonna be DH Doc, or is it gonna be DH? Can DH come back, or will they get reverse swept in this best of 3?
Apparently, the link that I was given, there was just no draft. But, so we got Jinx versus Ezreal. We got Volibear top. We got Zillion support, I think. Could be Zillion mid. We got Penis Nasus. Xin Zhao here for Stardust. A lot of mid lane bans, as always, but this time we're banning Yumi and Karma from Canadian Well, and we're banning out more specific picks here from Lorejo, Pat Dion, and Wukong, in addition to the Udyr that is always banned. So here we go, second rotation of picks. Let's see what we end up getting. Seraphine support locked in here. One of Canadian Wales' super clutch champions. Let's see if they can bring him back. What is Dark going to finish their team comp with? They've got good late game AD carry, a hyper carry, some would say, a revive from the Zillion, and notably, I want to say decent peel from a Volibear, and the ability to tower dive. Okay, so it is going to be Levreggio on Volibear. So he's Volibear jungle, and it's the first time I'm seeing my boy Johnny's with the Aatrox pick. Okay, interesting. So we're picking Aatrox into Nasus. Interesting. So we have no magic damage so far, and it looks like Ashlyn's going to be playing a Cassiopeia. All right, let's see. The score is 1-1. This is the draft for game number 3. Yeah, sorry. So let's see what Waza has for counter pick. Huh? I almost got trolled. I saw a Bard. I was scared. A Zir? Corky? A Nivea? Hey, yo. Set was disabled because it won them game 2. Yeah, Set. If you're coming in late, Set kind of took 15 turrets last game. Shit was kind of cringe. Yeah. Let's hide the drought. Let's get back to 288 pixels. Oh, motherfucker, drop the damn thing when I say drop it. Alright, looks like we're getting ready checks for the game. So as always, gonna be running the 3 minutes of ads. But this draft looks exciting. I can't wait. It's not really fearless. It's like Cano weird fearless. It's like super soft fearless. So I just call it special fearless. There you go. I'm just gonna mute mic while I talk, but while I eat, sorry. Sorry, I'm just nom-nom-nomming on some beef joke. I love that fucking shit. If the only thing I could eat for the rest of my life was beef jerky, honestly, I probably wouldn't hate it. So, given the team comps, Waza's on his old main, Ashton's on his current main. We got Mr. Magic on his newly refurbished Jinx. And we got Pina on his favorite champion. Who's got this? I think there's enough late game threats on the side of Dark that if things go the way they did in game 2 and the Dark just suddenly get a single takedown while Jinx gets an assist of the kill, that the game's gonna end. But there is amazing wave clear here. Ezreal, Anivia, Nasus, so it is gonna be hard to push without significant buffs. And if you do not, I think grubs are gonna be super important in this game. Dragons, less important. We got, I don't even think we got to a soul in game number 1. And game number 2, well, like 5 dragons taken, and it was 3-2 in dragons. So I don't think it's gonna be that important. I think the fight for 6 scrubs or at least 4 gonna be very important because this Jinx wants to take down turrets. This Nasus wants to take down turrets. We'll have to see who gets to do what. So far, Johnny has had Pina's number 2 out of 3 games. Let's see if Pina on Nasus can maybe do a little bit more. Blackwax had a great game number 1 and 2, but had a few ruler moments of just Jackie loving. And, you know, when it happens, it happens. It's sad to see. But when your hand just diffs you in a team fight where you need to play at, like, top tier, and it just happens, you know, it is what it is. But we have 30 seconds from getting into the skin roulette. And I think that if DH can play safe early and get Ezreal to the 2-item power spec, Nasus isn't down 10,000 gold at like 15 minutes, the game is definitely playable. I'm very interested in seeing this mid lane matchup. I don't think I've seen it before. But bot lane's not gonna... I mean, it really depends. It really depends who gets the important gank. Because Waza had his flash burned into like 15 consecutive ganks mid lane. Like, he could not play overall. So that's why it took so long for the victor to look to get up. And I mean, Pina kind of just lost after getting a solo bolos. But here we go. We got that skin roulette. Are you guys hyped? The final skin roulette of the night. We've got Blood Moon Aatrox, Volibear, Prestige Mythmaker Cassiopeia, Prestige Battlecat Jinx, Groovy Zillion, Graceful Phoenix Seraphine, Prestige Heaven Scale Ezreal, Divine Phoenix Anivia, Cosmic Defender Zinzao, and Lunar Guardian Nasus. We are back to just 4 teleports. We got almost all yellow keystones. That's kind of crazy, don't you think? But here we go. Wham bamboozle! Alright. Will Johnny get a 10-minute first turn? I don't think so. Because Aatrox, unlike Set, doesn't have the Arab gene. He doesn't have dynamite and nitroglycerin just in his DNA. But does have an auto reset, but it's not as OP as Set's. Because Set presses Q and he can hit the turret twice. Like, he uses Q on the turret. Kind of like Rengar, who has a knife. A knife apparently break ceramic. If it's Rengar's knife. If it's my kitchen knife, it'll just pop off and break. Alright, we got standard 5-point. Ward in the River here for DH. Got grooving moves. Throw them dance moves, Seraphine. I join you. We'll go to Groovy Heaven together. Alright. We got double green smite this time. Interesting. Will we see... so... There's a known thing that you start Cosmic Drive on Volibear is the new Volibear thing to do. because it's just such a broken item on the fucking champion. Alright, starting solo red. We've got vision on his raptors, and it looks like Volibear gonna be starting at his chicken camp. Fastest camp to clear in the game. And let's see how frozen chicken versus sexy serpent. Or I should say Lamia. That's a derogatory term that they use, serpent. Anyways, how this is handled. So, Ezreal, they are both starting tier, by the way. So, I do not expect a solo bolo without jungle presence. Unless something really goes sour. So, Ezreal really wants to get a 1300 gold back. So, because that gives him tier plus Sheen. And Ezreal Q, while unassuming, is pretty annoying if you get hit by it constantly. And the Sheen kind of just doubles the Q power. So Nasus is going to get zoned off the wave, but this is normal. Poro has to deny as much CS as possible, deny as many stacks as possible. Gonna get 2 nice Darkened Blade sweet spots, and gonna get La Wham Bam Boozy, a nice Bomba Egg here from the side of Waza. Gets a little bit of damage here on the Ashen. Let's see if they both end up going for Rod of Ages, because this feels like a game that'll come down to whose carry survives the longest. And given how last game went, I think maybe building a bit of HP won't be that bad of a thing. Peanut gonna miss like almost all the minions that way, but not much he can do there. Good job by Poro to deny the CS. Alright. Peanut gonna get world back by the Infernal Chains. Third sweet spot. Not gonna get the knockup. Just gonna get the interrupt here. And Peanut gonna use the Spirit of Fire to try and get what he can. Hopefully he can get that cannon minion, because that's a lot of XP and money. And if you miss out on that, the Zillion passive giving like I think like 15 or 20 XP or something. I don't know. It's like 1 or 2 minions worth of XP. But it's like shared minion XP. And it's like, it stocks up. Okay, we got Levrejo looking for a dive here. And Volibear is notoriously good at... And that's first blood. Levrejo gonna flash into the bush, make sure that he is not down. Pina, once again, having a little bit of an NP Cena phase. Let's see how bad it gets. Because last game, after the solo bolo, he was just killed straight up multiple times. And, yep. Mid laners are still brawling with the farm. But Johnny getting that disgusting cosplay in here. Nice little cue from Nasus, but unfortunately, coming back the lane with just a glowing mode and a health bot is the most embarrassing thing to do as a top laner. What? Honestly, as any laner. If the only thing you have to show for yourself is a glowing mode, that is a Team BDS uncensored emote. Yeah, Mr. Magic is taking a lot of damage here, though. Oof. Okay, the flash here from Pina, very useful. Does survive. I think he would have died. He would have died to the knock-up auto. Pina is very low once again. Magic is gonna be taken to like 5 HP. Has the recall. But, yeah, Pina not gonna be able to hit level 6. And that's going to be a plate. But, on the offhand, the Jinx is down 30 CS. So, while you have upside with the Aatrox and the Volibear doing okay, Volibear is also down like 3 camps. So, a little bit of a XP diff. As Stardust is going to hit 6, I think, after this next camp. But yeah, Blackwax does have a 600 gold lead just from better laning. So looks like we are going double rod. And that is going to be the grubs for Dragon Trade as anticipated. Alright, level 6 for both mid laners, but I mean, it's just... Cassiopeia has a little bit of damage, but... okay, Poro has to be a little bit careful. Might have to use the World Ender here. But I don't think there's enough gas in the tank. And yeah, Pina just doesn't do any damage. Yeah, unfortunately, NP Cena has replaced DH Pina for this game. Okay, a nice cryo slab. The egg's gonna explode, but it's not gonna get the stun off. At least a little bit of damage to stun though. To Ashen, but Anibia's mana pool is looking more dreadful than an African small town in the middle of summer. Blackwax, though, did get a call, a tier, and a sheen. Now that is what you call luxury gaming. Okay. Blackwax gonna be able to just Arcane Shift away. Another plate taken here for the bot lane, but there's 2 plates taken for the top lane, and I think they were solo plates. Pina not having any fun. Pyro is a Mystic Shot Magnet. Just getting murdered by these. And here comes Aatrox. Oh, the misplay from Johnny is going to cost him his life. A massive shutdown. Pina might finally be able to try to get back into the game. Oof. Pina with... oh. Then the Super Mega Death Rocket is going to hit, but it's not going to be enough. Unfortunately, Stardust also gets taken down. And that's the Zillion ult, the Jinx barrier. Okay, I mean, this Ezreal... okay, forcing the flash. Pyro flashing to try and block the Mystic Shot. Now that's all sums burned by the bot lane. And that's going to be a detrimental advantage bot lane. We're looking at 600 plus gold. But the teleport here coming in from Ashen. Really looking to make a play. And there's no mana left in the tank for this Ezreal. Oh! The Arcane Shift over the wall. And Canadian Whale able to... okay. Mr. Magic really put in the smooth... sorry. Blackwax put in the smooth moves on Mr. Magic. But at least Pina, with that shutdown, was able to get himself some plated steel caps. There's a 1-on-1 in objectives, but the Feat of Warfare, yeah, the Feat of Warfare was definitely claimed for the side of... so that's definitely claimed here for the side of Dark. Rod of Ages, though, finished by both mid laners. They both have a tier, both have a finished Rod. But Cassio, because of that extra kill, has an extra... because of those kills, has an extra Amto. Working towards that Seraph's Embrace. Nivea is going to get the first solo plate of the mid lane, though. And while the top lane looks detrimental, I mean, the bot lane, Mr. Magic is down 1,300 gold to an Ezreal, who got all the kills. And unfortunately for Zillion lanes, you normally do great when you're ahead. When you're behind, you don't do that great. That's a lot of poke damage. And were grubs taken? No, no grubs were taken. Stardust here, forced to hold the line. So that's gonna be 6 grubs. So the Jinx is gonna be very happy if she ever gets to hit a turret. But we'll see if she gets to that point. Definitely should in this game. Alright, Joe here going to fight Stardust. Crescent Guard gonna be used, but Joe's gonna steal away the camp. Peanut does have the Guardians of the Sand, and now he does have, and that might be enough to kill Johnny. And yeah, if you disrespect Nasus a little too much, Nasus starts to come back into this game, and Peanut, while still 1,000 gold behind, is starting to close that gap. That is a 12-minute Triforce. And we're close to getting the Yuntals here. Went Iceborne here on Volibear. What? Oof. Ashen does a lot of damage with this Cassiopeia. Nice one becomes lightning to slow Levredjo down. We go with the Audacious Charge, get a 2-man ult, but oh, a nice wall by Nivea, but that's Levredjo's flash and everyone's ult. But that is going to be a team fight win here, and that looks like it's going to be the feats of strength completely here if they get it. Blackwax might try to go for a steal, but there is no ultimate. Yeah, that's going to be the feats of monster slaying, which means the boots are going to be cocaine boots now. Stardust here in a little bit of trouble, but gonna be able to get out of there. A lot of vision in the blue side, the blue quadrant, like the bot side quadrant for the river and jungle. All right, Pina just looking all in the Aatrox again. He knows he's stronger. Has a Sheen, has the Wither, and yeah, now he can just permanently bully. He can permanently bully this Aatrox. Whenever the Pina ult is off cooldown, Pina is just a better champion than Aatrox. And the second that Iceborne Gauntlet gets finished, it's going to look very sad. I think he's still going Triforce, but I think Iceborne Gauntlet would be better in the case of that you're looking to get that slow, keep Aatrox continuously CC'd. And yeah. Okay, but Levredjo is looking to visit. Pina even has an XP lead now. That's kind of crazy. Waza looking to maybe make a play. Sees a ward. Nothing to do mid lane. So, that cold cash in also going to be pretty big. Oof, that's a nice 2-shot barrage. Doesn't hit the entire mini wave, but hits both champions. So, if Pina and a Canadian had a baby, would you call it a Pina Canada? I like the effort. But Pina's already Canadian. So, it would work if Pina wasn't Canadian. Anyways, Pina here almost has his Guardians of the Sands up. He'll have it before the World Ender. But Levredjo is shadowing Aatrox. Stardust knows something's up, but looks like Pina is being sent to the wolves. And yeah, Pina is just left to the wolves. Ooh. Magic very low. Okay, World Ender is available here for Aatrox. I don't know if Stardust wins this fight. Okay, it looks like Death's Dance. Is that Death's Dance? I mean, it could be. It's being prioritized for the Aatrox.
But that's going to be a turret for Blackwax. And Magic still down about 50 CS. Ezreal with another beautiful buy, now up about 2,000 gold. So things, I mean, Pina will avenge. Oh, Aatrox built anti-heal because he's tired of this shit. He's still up about 1,400 gold, but things are gonna be rough here for the side of Dark. Because Anivia scales infinitely. A little bit down in gold. Yeah, about 200 gold down, but that's because she didn't get any kills. But they do scale really well into this late game. Now Blackwax nearing that 2-item mark. Yeah, that is gonna be Herald is taken, but no real point in fighting it. Especially if the Aatrox is present. It's pretty OP for this point of the game. Okay. Magic getting taken pretty low here. And Stardust is trying to hold off. We get the double teleports. Cassiopeia's got to be first to make it. We get the flash over the wall. And Canadian Well in a little bit of danger, but we get the shutdown onto Volibear. Jinx gets a reset though, and that could be huge, but the Wind Become Lightning, a second shutdown here, and Pina here just going to booty slam his face into Aatrox's pussy and say, "That's my asshole, bitch." Blackwax also probably has a kill angle here if he lands another Mystic Shot combo. Oh, Pyro not having the Zillion ultimate. And another double kill for Blackwax, plus the mid-outer going down. Things are looking grim for the side of Dark. That team fight kind of went sideways, and now that's a big lead for that Ezreal, because he's already going to be done his 2 items. He's so fed that his Manamune isn't even going to have time to transform. And Xin Zhao also with 2 decent shutdowns gets a bit of an item lead. Now we're going Cosmic Drive on the Volibear, but I don't know if the Volibear's kind of fallen off, because it felt like it wasn't able to do much in that last team fight. Stardust just really, really playing well though. Anivia also being deathless is starting to be pretty important. Let's see, does Waza, let's find out. Does Waza have egg? Waza still also has his passive. Canadian Well getting run down, but okay, so we lose an inner turret, but we kill Johnny. I think that was more worth it for Dark. But Pina is getting to the point where Poro can't do anything to him. Well, in game 2, Johnny was like 10,000 gold ahead. So ooh, that's a risky engage, but the Crescent Guard is huge. And Levreggio gonna go down. Ashen's also going down. Poro doesn't have a way to get back into this fight. No reset for the Jinx. Pina is very tanky. Oh, a nice team fight victory.
Okay, a zillion ult being wasted. No revive to come in there. And Miss Magic gonna avoid the True Shot Barrage. Okay, 2 items secured though for the Volibear. Now Peanut working on, I think that's a Frozen Heart? Actually, I don't know. It's a mishmash of items, so I'm not too sure what the hell he's building. But we've almost got a Shojin here for the side of almost got a Shojin here for the side of Ezreal, and that's gonna be a pretty big factor. Atacon is the next thing to look to fight for. This Dragon's only up in about 2 minutes. So, but the Jinx is flashless. Okay, Zillion ult gonna be proc. The revive is coming in. And we are gonna kill Zillion as well before trading off Black Wax. Stardust in a bit of trouble. Might be able to get away too. Now Pina has to be a little bit careful. The Infernal Chains are gonna come in. Unfortunately, there is no Crescent Guard this time, and Pina does have Flash, so he can Flash to get over the wall. And yeah, that was just pretty rough. Waza is taking some jungle camps, but it looks like that's gonna be Otacon taken. Okay, that's almost an entire inner turret taken though, so that's actually not that bad. And it's just it's voracious, but they're not winning team fights. So maybe they'll have the culo to take a better fight here, or a risky fight. But things still look very DH favored right now. Once Pina gets that second item, it's gonna be pretty big. Let's see, money-wise, yeah, I think Ezreal has Shojin on recall, but Dragon's spawning like very soon. Are they gonna be able to delay it? Is the question. Yeah, they really want to give Blackrock to Shojin, because he's fighting with a pretty big advantage right now. Hey, the Red Joe getting melted here. Waza getting caught out, but a nice encore to disengage. We have the Anivia egg though. Unfortunately, not much that they can do. No withdraws either, so very rough fight. Waza held on to his flash though, which is pretty troll, but have easily survived. And yeah, now things are starting to look better for Dark, but I mean they kind of chose. They kind of chose not to use their summoners, so Otacon wearing off soon though. Let's see. Yeah, Otacon just about to. Yeah, Otacon has fallen off now, so fight should be a little more fair. But the opportunity to get some money back from Dark is gone. Level 14 now for the Vegos. Volibear has been pretty quintessential. Now at 3 items. He's been able to pick up quite a bit of gold. And Canadian well, oh, Mr. Magic just pulling a ruler. Waza here forced the flash. The pressing guard into the turret is good. A nice encore is going to hit 3 people. And that's Pina. And Poro here is going to go down. But Ashen is the one who has to be killed. The Ashen is going to take down Black Wax though, but that's an overall team fight win here for the side of DH. And Nivea forced the flash though, still eggless for a few minutes, but that anti-heal now picked up from the side of Ezreal. Ezreal now at 3.5 items. Jinx just finished her second one. Levrejo looking to get on Pina, but gonna decide that it's not worth it. And Waza here is about to camp off his Leandries, which will definitely change the turn of the tide. Let's hear it. Magic, yeah. Magic's ways away off being relevant this game. And they know as long as they make the Jinx irrelevant, there should be not really any worries. Yeah. The lack of a Starix gauge for this Aatrox because he had to get some anti-heal. I think an Executioner's Calling would have made more sense. How many stacks does Nasus have? Let's see. Nasus is at 468, so not much, but it's at the point in competitive where it's okay. Alright. Okay. Guardians of the Sand coming through. And Poro is taking a beating. But Johnny here forced the flash to stay alive. Levrejo gonna be taking down the half. And nothing really was expelled for it. I think we traded Levrejo's HP for a Crescent Guard. And the shielding coming in from the Seraphine is pretty obnoxious. It's getting to a point where it's starting to matter. If Canadian Whale can be not instantly killed in a team fight, getting a few cycles of that super heal is definitely gonna put in a lot of work. Here Poro upgrading the armor boots to try and live a little longer against Pina. Pina still has just 1 item, so it's a little bit crazy. Speed up from Zillion is gonna make Volibear a fast bear, but with the slow from the wind becomes lightning. No stun here onto Levrejo, but he is pretty low. And now there's no flash for Poro. Pina running out of mana. Just gonna choose to take a recall. The dragon is coming up soon. You want to be healthy for that. That's 30% of Zillion's HP off a single ultimate, so that's pretty good. Leandre's now finished for Nivea. She's got blue buff for the team, which is going to be very helpful. Spirit Visage picked up for Nasus, which means his healing with his passive should be enough to out-sustain the anti-heal. So he'll actually be healing. And he himself has some anti-heal for Poro. So nice pressing guard. The encore is going to hit Magic, which is important. But can Stardust survive? No, we get the first reset for the Jinx. And Ashen though is going to be okay, so we get 2 kills on the Jinx. But Ashen is going to be taken out. That's a double kill. And force all the summoners from the bot lane here of Dark. That's a free dragon if I've seen one. I mean, Levrejo still has Smite, but with no flash, no ultimate, it's impossible for him to get into the pit unless there's like a blast cone or something. I think they're just gonna wait on Stardust, but that definitive teamfight win here for DH. Jinx is starting to scale up a little bit, but I mean, yeah, Pina lasted so long. Yeah, they definitely can't give up Ocean Soul. No, looks like, why are we giving up the dragon? Yes, Cassio's not even there. Okay, a little bit greedy by Stardust to want to do a cap instead of... Yeah, they had numbers advantage too, so I think DH should have taken that dragon fight. But let's see. Looking at the money one last time. Sorry, I'm flickering it so often. Looks like Ezreal wants to get his Mortal Reminder. Ooh, a nice buffer by the Arcane Shift. That's Ashen without Flash. If Pina finds him in a team fight, he's dead. Nivea Wall gonna be very useful. Mortal Reminder here. It looks like we're gonna look to try and take control around the Baron pit. But I don't know if we can take it yet. The Mortal Reminder now finished, so Ezreal is really, really powerful right now. As the Armor Pants should be able to deal with the Volibear and the Aatrox regardless. And yeah. Stardust now also, is that should be his Sterix Gauge. Yeah, Stardust and Pina have formed the wall up so you don't die alliance here. And Mr. Magic gonna take about 20% of his health from a single True Shot barrage. If Ezreal gets a W, like a W Triforce Q proc, I think Mr. Magic can get like 2-shot. Ezreal definitely does a lot of damage, and if you can land some poke before a teamfight starts, Ashen and Levrejo are looking for something. Okay, the flash here invested. Boros flash invested aggressively, but I mean, I guess you go flash for flash. And Pina can just heal like 600 health off a single siphoning strike. So I don't know if that was worth Poro's flash, because now there's realistically no way to get onto this Ezreal. And Aatrox without his flanking capabilities isn't the most useful champion. I guess we're just looking to fight for Ocean Soul, because these team fights are long. So if we can get to the good part, I mean, Pina's already closed the gold lead. He's only 1,300 gold down, which is pretty damn good. It looks like they're trying to collapse on Pina, but then collapse on Pina, then they're giving away Baron. That's just Baron. I mean, now the gold lead's completely collapsed. I don't think killing Pina and getting an outer turret was worth losing Baron. And now the Forbidden, the Dawnstone, sorry, the Dawn Core almost finished here. Oh, and the blue steel from Ezreal. That's actually huge. But yeah, Anivia, almost 4 items, has enough wave clear for a really long time. If you're enjoying this content and you'd like to support me, remember, you can always subscribe. Twitch Prime is also free if you have it. So remember to use up your primes if you got any. Alright, anyways, back to the game. Casio, first mid laner to hit 4 items. But I feel like Waza's been a little bit more impactful this game. And even though Waza is 0-1-9 because he's 100 CS up, he's actually got a gold lead on the Casio that's 7-4-8. That's a little crazy to think that 7-4-8 but down 100 CS is less gold than 019. Alright, we got dragon spawning in 45 seconds. Very, very impactful dragon. Stardust cannot afford to give this dragon over. Let's see. Boro getting an item? Nope. Just gonna go stop Pina from pushing. But Pina now sitting at 3 items. The Crescent Guard comes in. But the speed up. The Volibear doesn't really do much damage. We're teleporting. So who do we wither? Okay. Yeah, Magic's gonna be taking the 50%. Whereas both teleports from the top laners. Pina's not able to close the gap. The 80 carries are getting low. And Levrejo might die here, forced to ult defensively. Oro gonna be in a bit of trouble, but a nice encore. Pina surviving is huge. Okay, so there's no reset on the Jinx. But Ashen's just dead here, and Waza's gonna live. But Magic is in trouble. Yeah, Blackwack's here, gonna be on a rampage. And yeah, that's yeah, Le Big Joe, Le Vrai Joe was more of a bear cub than a storm god in that team fight. That just melted. Stardust lasted a long time too, so even though he went down, the fact that they wasted the Zillion ult on Zillion because Stardust jumped on Pyro. Now Nivea's got the death cap. We got the Hex Drinker here for Ezreal. And the Jinx is almost scaled, but that's a Maw of Malmortius finish. So now this Volibear and this Cassiopeia do a lot less damage to Ezreal. So Blackwack's getting actually pretty tanky. And though they don't have the feats of strength for like the Ionian victory boost for that movement speed every time you like land a spell on something, that's the Dawn Core for Seraphine. And at this point, her shields are so important. There's no shield break from anyone. And yeah, Pina now on 4 items has outscaled the Aatrox, has a gold lead on him. And there's just not much you can do when you're... he was set to carry the lane, but that misplay where he all-inned under turret and left Pina on like 1 HP because he couldn't land an auto, the Wither won Pina that lane, even though Pina got camped all game. Okay. So, yeah, we can put the scoreboard down. Not really important. Nasus also has the Force of Nature, so he can just look at the Cassiopeia and run her down. He's got 2 MR items. Yeah, Waza can just do this to all the waves. If you don't have Baron, you are not taking. And look at that shield. That's like a 400 HP shield for everyone on the team. Yeah, Dark really loves trying to play like Fnatic, but the thing is, they're not really playing like Fnatic, because Fnatic normally wins games. And right now, things are getting grim. This Ezreal's full power. I mean, the Jinx, if we give her like another 15 minutes, might be full build. But one bad team fight and the game just ends. The Baron has spawned, but we have a wave with a cannon minion. That's an inhibitor going down. Like, sure, we take an inner top. No, but that top inner was already gone. So we just pushed it in. So we lost an inhib for free. And now they have to get some recalls in. Sure, you're taking Baron, but... Okay, so we traded Baron for an inhib and a couple turrets. So... I mean... Not the worst play that Dark could have made, but I really don't feel they needed to give up their mid inhibitor and their entire bot side quadrant for free. I'd say Blackrock's probably just buying a red pot. And yeah. Pina now full build. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. Pina with a redemption on the NAS is really showing people that you can't disrespect this guy's main. You can ban Tom Kench all you want every game. But when this guy gets NASes, if you misplay in the lane, he will capitalize. Okay, so we've gotten to the point. Okay. Okay. Here, Levrejo is kind of tunneling. He's just going to get withered. And Nasus is going to walk away. So, Pina does lose his flash, but Mr. Magic... okay, I thought Mr. Magic was dead there. If Mr. Magic was dead, that was the game, because... That was the game, because the Superman wave literally coming down mid. Cassio trying to get away. Has the Baron buff, though, so they'll be able to get it. Though, you know... Teleports are up, so we are gonna get this mid inhib. Sorry, this mid outer turret, at least, because we got 6 Grubs plus an excited Jinx, and maybe even the Okay, Levrejo down to half. The TP invested by Poro. Waza in a bit of trouble, but that's Ignivia. And unfortunately, no Zonias. A bit of a blunder here. Yeah, that was a bit of a blunder. Disrespect. Still, Waza holding on to his flash again. And that's oh, they're giving up Ocean Soul for that. I don't know. I don't feel like that was worth it. Thank you, Sensei, for the follow. Hopefully you're enjoying the games. That's Ocean Soul. A Volibear, an Aatrox, a Jinx, a Cassio with Ocean Soul. That's a lot of system. Even Zillion gets a decent amount of mileage out of that shit. Yeah, I would have loved to see Anivia just put the wall down and flash. I mean, at most you lose your flash, but now you lost the soul. You let them take Baron for free. Again. Sorry, not again. But you let him take Baron for free. Let's see. And nothing is changing in Ezreal's build path. I think if anything, he could get like a cooldown item instead of his boots, so that he could at least have some combat stats. But the Jinx is 100% crit, and if you're not on this Jinx's face and she gets a single reset, she becomes the strongest champion in the game, and it scales. It's she becomes She becomes more OP. Oh, but. The almost throw by Levrejo here forced the ult away. The Zillion ult also down. It's not going to be that long of a cooldown, but you have to send someone to stop Pina. He's Nasus with a Triforce, and if you don't, that's going to be Jover. See, that was a good wall separating them. And now Poro here doesn't have teleport, if ever. But Pina knows that he just has to buy time. The Ocean Soul is great, but... Pina's at the point of the game where it just doesn't matter. He does enough damage. And he's putting in that work. Thank you, Stormwing, for the follow. Hopefully you're enjoying the games. Alright. Yeah. if you cook Volibear when he doesn't have flash after his ult, yeah, that definitely would be game winning. But unfortunately right now there's no objectives to fight for. We've got Elder in 4 minutes, and if this comes down to an Elder flip, okay, Canadian Whale getting caught. But a nice multi-man root. However, Mr. Magic goes into the revive. And that's a double kill. That's huge. Aatrox is busy. He can't teleport the save. There's no teleport. That's a triple kill. And Pina is winning the 1v1. The Guardian of the Sands allows him to just bonk Poro on the head constantly. And there's nothing that Johnny can do. His teammates lost the team fight in the team fighting composition. And now, I mean, yeah, if you kill Poro. Okay, don't chase. Just end the game, end the game. We need the Ezreal for damage. Oh, never mind. Pina is Ezreal. But yeah, a decisive team fight win to help DH take down. I think Dark were undefeated. So that puts a stain on the record, and it shows that you can't give Pina Nasus, because that Nasus was insane. But the Anivia had some really nice stun combos, but Blackwax playing his heart out, winning the lane so fucking hard. The Jinx Zillion, I mean, I guess I see the potential, because you revive the Volibear, you revive the Cassio, you revive the Aatrox, or you, like, it's basically an extra GA, but, you know, without the Lulu or the Melio, you know, or even hell, the Tom Kench, you know, every time Jinx was getting jumped on, there was no peel. So that's going to be it for tonight's games, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys missed any part of it, you can always catch the VOD tomorrow morning, 10 Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank you guys for watching. For those who stayed for a long time, shout outs to you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. And even though I'm sick, I didn't want to miss this match. So I will be casting as many Eternals games as people can give me, but if everyone plays on Sundays, it's kind of hard to get multiple casts during the week. So prayers to the people organizing the fucking matches. Please try not to all play on Sunday if you could possibly. That'd be fantastic. From your friend, the Fallen Sanctum. Anyways, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more streams and probably watch parties and stuff like that we're going to be doing. And some other things down the line too. Looking to try and get into more regular streaming. But thanks for the support so far this year. It's been fantastic. That's it.